About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it kind of proved to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Clark Schmidt. Chris, how about a scouting report?
4-pitch guy.
Tigers. And now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. You're watching the World Series on the show. In this one, Michael Wacha.
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger.
One. On to Olsen. That's 2. End of the first from Truist Park. No score. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's carrying. Long gone. A massive home run. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. But he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
He takes it on his own. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Detroit draws first blood on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. This is the World Series on the show. And that is a big first out.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
3, and that's 2 in a row.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on the
another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Ripped. That's back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. A 2-run homer. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did. That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
They limit the damage here. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 3-0.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Rojas stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Pitches in there, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. 2 outs, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Out to short. Seager whips it to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Swings through that one out in front that time. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Jake Brentz getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Thompson getting cranked up as well. Check swing, and that's a ball.
1-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here comes Corey Seager. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 5 of the World Series. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And there's a foul ball. Now a check swing grounder. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. One gone, runner at first. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball to first, could be 2. O'Hearn, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Tigers 3 and the Braves nothing. Called strike 3.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And As a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy.
And their second double play of the day will end the fourth. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Tigers 3 and the Braves nothing.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base.
Drive. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And they inch closer. It's 3-1.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news.
Out towards left center. Hernandez settles underneath it. And that is that. Long ball draws the Braves closer. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched it.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Tosses to first, out number 3. 2 left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Tigers 3 and the Braves 1. And he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. Down in order go the Braves. And they still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Hunter Strickland. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Right side, hard hit. O'Hearn takes it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, catcher Adrian Del Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. Strickland in his 10th season, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 5.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Next offering misses. 2-2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Right side. And foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And up next for Detroit, Blake Perkins. 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss there.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Lace to right center, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it nicely for the knock.
Not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And letting it in.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Towards left field. That one's back there. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. They'll circle the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 4-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like it's...
Toss to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 4-2.
Softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you.
And that's going to bang against the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Safe at third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the day.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across. That's absolutely unbelievable. Such a big run right there that should have scored. Infielder dives and knocks it down. You're thinking, okay, he's going to score easily. But he scrambles, gets up, makes a perfect throw to the dish to cut that off. Tremendous job.
One at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Tigers 4 and the Braves 2. He'll do it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you do.
Makes the sliding stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground. Sends
it to center, and that's going to do it. And the Commissioner's Trophy is coming to Motown. The Tigers are world champions.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down to the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding. I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.